Stephen, how you doing? Lovely foggy day today, or misty day, all overcast. Would have been a good day for fishing, I reckon. Temperature's about what, 5 degrees we got. So I'm already halfway there. Do the trip, we'll jump out of the car, we'll have a look around, show you all the good bits, see what we can find, check out some swims and stuff at the same time. Six degrees, yeah. Not too bad really for this time of year, is it? I've still got my suit and boots and stuff on, but oh, the temperature's going up tonight, is it? Nice. It's going to get warmer later on. Should be getting to the old sea rods out then, really. Hi Andreas, I'm not fishing on this live. Just going to be out doing a walk around the Horstead Mill and showing the place and stuff like that. After that I then may go live and do a little bit of fishing as well, but till dark. Hi Tone, how you doing? No, there shouldn't be no paddle boarders about. I wouldn't have thought, not in this weather. Just wondering whether how clear the water is and stuff like that. No problem, cheers. For a bit of traffic about, obviously everyone's catching up on their Christmas shopping and stuff. Probably getting their little bits of food and stuff they need for Christmas Day and that sort of stuff. What? 10 degrees all night ain't bad at all, is it? That's ideal for fishing. Trust it to get warm over the Christmas days. Hi Barry, how you doing? Sounds pretty good, Stephen. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I ain't gonna be able to do anything. I might get out and do a walk around, but I've got family to visit in all different parts of the country. Hoping I was going to have a bit more time today and get out fishing all day, freshwater, and then do a sea one maybe tomorrow, but she might do, yeah. Are you doing any digger? The further I go this way, the foggier and stuff I was getting. You don't really look it on the camera, but it's actually quite foggy and misty. Anyone else out and about today? What are you up to? Is everyone rushing around doing the old Christmas stuff? We finished doing ours yesterday. We got everything we needed to do. Just got to get it all wrapped up and stuff now, and that's the end of that. Me and Joe have been out and about filming all sorts of different lights and stuff like that for our Christmas special video, so look out for that in the coming day or so. We've literally been all over the place. How's it going, Jay? Hi, Diana. Cheers for popping in, Fishaholic. Not far now. Just down the bottom here to the roundabout, turn right, down through Coltishall. bear with me while I get through this bit. We'll then go down through Coltishall, up through the town, get parked up, and we'll be straight onto the mill. Don't know how many of you have been there before, but the mill's a lovely spot. It's normally covered in paddle boarders and people on blow-up boats and stuff like that, but it shouldn't be this time of year. Hi Gary, how you doing? Of course, weather's getting worse and worse the further I go. So it's not really showing on camera, but I can assure you it's pretty misty. Nice one. Nice to have a bit of time off work, isn't it? Really strange how the camera's not picking up how foggy it is. We're now going through Coltishall. We'll do a walk along here one day. We'll have a nice little wander along there. It's a lovely bit of river. Might even actually chuck a boat in there now at some point, and we'll actually tour the river all the way along. You can go from here to Wroxham, or we can go from here to all the way across down to Horstead where we're going. I'll have to get the rods out down there at some point as well. So who saw the seal video the other day then? That was pretty crazy. Never seen so many seals in my life. Literally 6,000 plus seals all over the beaches. And then I obviously got really close up to some, literally right in front of me. On some of the paths. And they were splashing around in the puddles. If you haven't seen that, it's definitely worth a look. Get down to the bottom of the road here, turn left, and then we'll be in Horstead. Some other little walks up here we can do as well at some point. Definitely plenty of people about. the whack out heaters on for 2 minutes. Just clear the glasses. This bridge we're now going over here is it's all fishable along here, but it's quite shallow, and I haven't seen too much when I've been looking. Here we go, we're in Horstead. Woohoo! Yeah, it can be weedy as well, yeah, you're right. But a lot of the time where there's a load of weed, there's normally some fish, isn't there? Alright, so we're going left here, and the mill is just on the end of this road. Lovely jubbly. Stephen, I would have thought a lot of the weed has died off in the winter, but then again, the temperature we had, maybe not. Well, it's not packed, so that's one good thing. Oh, there's people fishing there, and that's very high. Oh, your throat's funny. Certainly weren't expecting people to be fishing there today, but not complaining, always good to see. And a lot of water going through. Hi Wolfdale Sturt, how you doing, mate? So just bear with me a second, just getting the old gimbal set up, and I'll transfer you over onto that, and we'll start doing a walk. God, the water's absolutely flying through. Crazy. So just bear with me a sec. Alright Robert, how you doing? We're at Horstead Mill, and we're going to walk around the Horstead Mill, and then we're going to go to the rivers that are behind it and have a little look around. Alright, just bear with me moving you about a bit, just getting you onto the gimbal. Nearly there. Right, that should do us. Lovely jubbly. Lock the car up. Just screw the bottom on in case I want to put it down. Two hours before you get there, Stephen. Are you going to be fishing for roach, or what are you up to today when you get down there? Right, what we're going to do, just lock the car up. I'll show you this end first, and then we'll go around there to the mill. As we can sort of get through this corner of this fence here. We'll have a look from this end, and then we'll go and have a look at the mill properly. Still got some weeds on the bottom, I can see it from here. Still nice and green and fresh as well. You can probably see it in the camera actually. See that green weed on the bottom out there? Lovely little river there. I mean, look down here. And you see that? It's crystal clear. Absolutely crystal clear. Not good for the fishing. Okay, the old gimbal's being a pain now for some reason. As you can see, it looks quite nice. Could just trot a float down through here if you can find a deeper spot. Bit of bread behind it, or a bit of ground bait behind it, and try and get them feeding. So the mill's up here. Can actually get down these steps and into your boat if you wanna get in like that. Again, you can see how crystal clear it is. Can't see any fish close in or anything. There's the main mill over there, which we'll go and investigate in a minute. Yeah, a lot of people do stir it, but a lot of people have come over from sea fishing and had a go at freshwater and actually liked it. It's not hard to learn if you're willing to put the effort in. Some lovely spots, some lovely fish to go at, all different species and stuff. Different places to fish. From rivers, lakes, streams, reservoirs, you know, there's all sorts. Not quite sure what they're up to over there, what they're fishing for, but it's a lovely spot. It's just very hard to get on here in the summer because there's always people swimming in there. Them holes you can see in the bridges and stuff. You get people coming flying through there on their little boats and paddle boards and stuff. And obviously that's good fun for free. Because you can just park up and come here. So let's carry on walking around. Tiny little outlet of a stream here, which surprisingly is very, very low. Which doesn't make sense when the main river is absolutely high as anything. You know what my gimbal's trying to do here, but it's trying to take over what I'm trying to do with it. Got a feeling I'm going to have to end up taking this back, the money it cost. It's being a pain. So let's go through and have a look. As you can see, this looks like fun. Yeah, it's a lovely spot. So it's not normally this deep, to be honest. There's a lot of extra water in it at the moment. If you look along the sides of the bank over there, you can see it's been even deeper. Nah, it's not a working mill anymore now. There's not much of it left. It got burned down. I'll show you in a sec what's left of it. This building up here is pretty much what's left of it. Not a lot. CJ, how's it going? Yeah, there's chub in there. Chub, roach, perch, dace. This is pretty much what's left of it. Not a lot. You're literally inside it right now. Cod whiting and sharks. Be interesting. No chub, there's chub in there. I've seen chub in there. You can't miss chub. Big rubber lips. The river's nice and calm on this side. You used to be able to walk across there, but not anymore. But you can down here. Yeah, I'm thinking about giving it a go as well. I've actually got the gear in the car if I need to. I was thinking of having a few casts. Maybe after I've done this video. Or this live, you know. Get a fair flow of water coming through there. And this is the back end of it. Not so clear up this end today. Normally you can see down under this tree. And you can normally see fish. Some big roach down here and big perch down here. You can get them to feed. Alright, chap. Been much about?
Well, I'm just going to find out, aren't
I know.
Yeah.
You haven't been recently, huh?
I came down the other morning, it was bugger all.
Oh, right.
But lately I've been catching just small jack pike.
Oh, right, yeah.
Only on dead bait. I had some follow the lures. I had like a monster one follow the lure, but not
take it.
interested.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
man, it snaps me.
That's so annoying, that, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So I thought I'd just come down. I got one more dead bait, so I thought I'd throw a bit of dead bait in. I made some cheese paste, and I thought, well, see if
Have a go, yeah.
see
what's happening.
about.
Sounds good to me. Fingers crossed.
Are you just scoping out, are you?
Yeah, just having a wander with the old YouTube live. Say hello if you want, we're all live on there.
Hey,
I've got my gear in my car, but
it's
just
high,
thought,
isn't it?
yeah, there's a lot of water in there. Oh, careful.
I don't know how much luck they are.
No,
Yeah.
no. You can normally see them under that tree on the left hand side there, can't you? But it's
Yeah.
a bit murky, so I couldn't really see much.
That's where that guy caught earlier on, probably in the summer. He caught a £5 perch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. Cool.
Yeah. He caught it underneath that tree.
That's
And,
a hell of a perch. I've seen some big perch under there, but
Yeah.
then they for £5.
Yeah. So it's been caught a couple of times, and it's probably buggered off now.
What?
But the first one to catch it was on a imitation cray. So he caught it on that,
Sounds
and then
about
another
right,
guy
yeah.
caught it on some maggots. But
Nice. Right, I'll let you carry on. That's exactly where I was going to walk to. I'll leave you to it. Good luck, mate. Hi, Fishing the Dot. How you doing? So the river's actually looking really nice, to be honest. It's clear, but as you probably just heard on the camera, someone's had a £5 perch out of the Horstead Mill, and it's been out twice, so that's pretty crazy. Hi Bev, how you doing? There's some more people down there now fishing as well. It sounds like there's a few fish about by the sounds of things. Definitely some jack pike. So it's pretty clear. I can see sort of across to the other side. Oh, I didn't realise that chap was going to go further down. I'll actually walk down this side then, because I was going to walk to this point here. That's the spot I want to fish at some point. It does look nice. But it definitely looks very clear. Let's see if we can see any fish. Oh yeah, there's definitely some pike here. 100%. this little spot here. There's a nice little outlet here coming over here. I'll show you when I can get there. I'm just being very careful not to fall over because that's been flood conditions and it's all up on the edges. Yeah, there's pretty much a outlet that comes through here from that main mill where I just shoot you. Normally when the floodwaters are not this high, this is nowhere near this big or deep. And on the end here, this will be a spot for Stephen the fish. It's in this current off, or just off the edge of this current here. It is a good spot to get some roach and stuff. You plonk in a bit of bread, you know, mushed up, and follow it with some small baits. That's a good spot to catch roach all day long, if you can get them, feed them. But anywhere along here, to be honest, there's all nice spots. And obviously further down the river. Hi Rich, how you doing? Yeah. Cheers for popping in. Yeah, that's definitely nice, Stephen. Just there's not many hours left to daylight. But that's definitely a nice little spot to trot a float through. I would say in that current now, if you can get a bit of bait flowing through there and just get it trotting through, you can catch fair few fish. Right, so let's walk down here to the lock and we'll have a look around up there, shall we? So I had brought my gear. I was going to fish that spot, but depending on how much time I got left after the walk round, we'll see how we're getting on. How you doing, Adrian? Welcome to the live. Might be worth going back to the beginning and watching it from the beginning. I've shoot a lot of the main features already. Oh, see a few fish moving along here, just on the surface and stuff. What are these then? Gosh, so clear. Don't know how well you can see, but to me, yes, that'll make things harder for the fishing if you try to fish it. That's how clear it is. Yeah, no problem at all. My biggest pike is 26 pounds something. I think it's 26 and a half, I think it was, roughly. But that was a long time ago. Over 10 years ago. I haven't fished for pike for over 10 years, to be honest. Apart from when I've been out with the lures now and again for perch. You get the odd pike, take it or follow it. But I'm getting some gear together to do a bit of pike fishing. Gonna put some dead baits out and stuff like that. Once I've got all the gear together, we'll see if we can get through over the winter. As you can see, this spot here is absolutely spot on. You just get set up here and, well, yeah. There's an outlet over there to my right. And surely there's got to be some pike sitting around here. Oh yeah, 20 pounders are not something you're going to catch every day or every week, even every year sometimes. Yeah, you're spot on about the micro lures. It's exactly the right sort of spot for, as you say, the small lures for perch and stuff like that. Like I say, you probably heard earlier on, there's been a 5 pounder out twice, same fish, this year. So there's a bit of an outlet over there. You can actually follow this river right round and come out of Coltishall. Just trying to see if I can see anything about. Oh, see some fish, small fish. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them. Some smaller fish just along that edge down there. Roach and perch. Ideal ambush point and stuff for pike to be sitting under there, isn't it? You can see all the nice spots over the back there. There's plenty of places to have a little go. Got a large dead bait and a small dead bait, because obviously pike and perch. You never know what you're going to pick up. And that's where we just come down. So let's move on a little bit. This is the old lock. It's been restored, but not being used anymore, I don't think. And you can probably see it does hold the water back, but leaks as well. So there's always water going through it. But it's holding a fair amount back. Just trying to see what I can see from up here, because it's not so clear. If there's a big pike land somewhere, I should be able to see it. It's a lovely view down the river there. So I could cruise around here one day on the boat with some little micro jigs, and we could go all the way along this river and see what we could find. If you fancy me doing that, just say yes in the comments and I'll make that happen. Oh, we've got swans up in the top of the lock. Come over and see what I'm up to by the looks of things. I haven't got any food, Mr. Swan. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? You're quite welcome to come down as well anyway. I quite often fish with my subscribers and stuff, so why not come down? Hi Carl, how you doing? You can see there's loads of nice spots around here. Looks like most of the weed in this side has died back. Have a nice swim, you can sort of anywhere along here really. Again, it's quite clear. Bear with me, I'm walking through the bushes and all sorts of stuff here. A lot of this has been fenced off because it's been going over the top. And that's not good. Hope she's alright. This is another spot that's nice. Scaring off the old moorhens. As you can probably see, there's a nice flow on the river. It's not too crazy, but a lot of stuff is all gathered together here because obviously the barriers go across, so don't let stuff through. Some pipe floats and stuff in there that people have lost. A bit of rubbish and stuff that could do have been chucked away. I bet you there's some fish sitting under there. I'd be very surprised if there ain't no jackpike sitting on the edges of that, waiting to take some roach and rod and that sort of stuff. If you want me to, I'll walk across onto the other side of the river and we'll walk off down that way, but I'll have to walk back round to the front of the mill there where I was. That's the main mill. So let me know in the chat if you want me to walk back round across the mill and start going down the other end of the river, because there's only a certain amount I can walk along this bit. Wolfdale wants me to do it. What I did plan on doing, I was going to come and do a walk around for an hour and then have 2 hours fishing, but I'm not too worried. I'm quite happy to go for a walk. So all these spots, as you can probably see, you can fish all of these. I can't see too much weed and stuff. Yeah, I don't mind the old walking. Got the old heavy boots on as well. Hi Imagine, how you doing? Thanks for the thumbs up. To be honest, I do this, or you all know I do this probably 2 or 3 times a week. Most times that's between 3 to 6 miles each walk I do. And with all the fishing gear on and the big boots. That's a good form of exercise, to be honest, as well. Right, so we're back up to where we were a little while ago. I'll show you the spot where the big perch come out. They didn't get much bigger than that. Just down there under that tree. And you can see this on a clear day. It's not clear on there today for some reason. Normally that's crystal clear. Yeah, down under there, massive perch, massive roach. Some roach over £2 down there, in shoals, not just the odd one. Big shoulder, £2 roach. And some huge perch. They're always worth a go. Anywhere along the side of there. And across over into there, really. It's definitely the spot for the bigger ones. They do come all the way along here, don't get me wrong. You will catch them all the way along the side of here, all the way along these concretes. Yep, sounds good, TJ. That's the whole point of me doing these little trips, so I can go and have a little look and see what's about, and let other people see what's around as well. A lot of people can't get around as much as I can, and just gives them an idea of what's about and where to go. I'll just show these bits again because obviously some people have come in recently. You can climb down onto that platform down there and fish off that, which a lot of people do. Pretty crazy the flow out there. Not quite sure where that chap went off to. That's the old mill there when they're walking past. We'll walk through, shall we? That's pretty much how much of the mill is left. Not a lot. Back around the other side. And we'll take a walk along the river. So even these spots on the top here really are ideal spots. I think someone was saying earlier on that there's no chub here. Well, if you carry on walking where I'm walking now, go right down to the other end of the bridge, look under that bridge, plenty of chub. I'm trying to deal with this really muddy conditions we've got here. It's really slippery, really nasty. But I'll deal with it. I've got my boots and stuff on. Just got to be careful I don't go over. Don't really want to get covered in mud. No, try not to, Stephen. Not like you did the other day. Pretty yucky, slippery as anything. It's like being on ice. Again, some nice spots here. Perfect spot, this one really. Got some people on canoes and stuff up there. There is still some people about. That's exactly what I do at CJ, just to help people find new spots. Show them where the fish are. I know a lot of people don't like doing that, but that's what I like to do. Chap over here on his canoe now getting out. Got some swans over the other side here. Lovely, lovely spots. Hi Darren, how you doing? Yeah, nice ones, aren't they, Bev? Look at these spots. Lovely river. Something I could do actually at some point is put the boat in on this side of the river as well and come up along this river. Have to be careful, that's quite shallow in a lot of spots. But I could definitely do it. It's pretty much nothing you can't get to be honest. It's lovely. If you look over here, if you can cast under these trees over here, in the summer they're near enough touching the water. And all the way along there, as you can imagine, there's always fish held up under there. This time of year you're gonna get roach, perch, rudd, pike if you're after them. Turns out we got a little baby over the other side of the river, not too happy. Hi Richard, how you doing? Cheers for popping in. We're just having a bit of a tour around today. We're down at Horstead Mill. Well, we're actually down on the river now. We haven't wandered down the river. Just down here, not too far, you'll see the bridge I was talking about. That's the bridge that has always got chub under it. I'm just trying to keep your balance on this footpath. It's really muddy, so if you are coming down here with your gear, make sure you're prepared with boots and stuff. If you don't want to get your gear all muddy, bring some sort of sheet or something to put everything down on. You know, like a tarpaulin or something like that. Whew, so we're nearly down to the bridge I was talking about earlier on. So I might as well take you down there and let you have a look now. It's quite a nice spot, so why not? across the main road here and back onto the river the other side there. A lot of traffic today. You can probably see down to the left here, the river's there again. This is where the chub are. Oh yeah, the old fishing community is great. Right under this bridge here, which is not clear today, which is a bit of a pain. Normally it's clear under here. And down there on the left, right there, is normally chub. I don't know what this gimbal's doing. They're in a right pain. As you can see, we've got some lovely overhanging trees and stuff to fish under. You also get nice sized roach and chub under there. And then you've got the whole river all the way down that way. If you want me to, I can walk down that way slightly, 10 minutes or so, and show you what's down that end of the river. Or we can go back across the road and down the other side, back down towards the mill. I'll leave it up to everyone in the chat, so you pick further down the river or back towards the car. Yep, you can. You have to cross the road, it's the only trouble. Sounds good, Stephen. We can do a walk along there at some point. Stephen's on about a place in Norwich. Mr. Bond, how you doing? I'll show you how you get down to this part of the river, because you'll probably think, oh, I'm not meant to go in there, but you can. Believe it or not. No problem. Right, so what you have to do is go in this gate here. Now it looks like that's someone's garden, but I'm going to show you it's not. As you can see, signs there. Public footpath. Just there's a lot of stuff around here for the adjacent B&Bs and stuff like that. So you just walk through here. Can fish down there under them trees, which is a nice spot. Or you just go a bit further this way. Yeah, it's very nice, CJ. Very nice. Once you get the fish feeding in the spot, can't really go wrong. I mean, look at this. Look. This is what I call a nice swim. You're sitting here, say, drifting down about a rod length out under these trees here. Basically just feeding a bit of ground bait or some mixed up bread or a bit of hemp and corn and that sort of stuff. So yeah, you can certainly find some spots. That's why I like doing these walks though, because you never know what you're going to find. I don't just do these walks, I do it on boat sometimes as well, on my channel. So I can come down here at some point on the boat and we'll go right through if you like and see what's what. Surprising how close some people are to each other. Actually got a platform here, which I'll show you. It says not for public use, but I'm guessing that means boats. This is basically what you... Oh, look at that fish right in front of us. Yeah, this is basically your river you can fish if you want to. Baz on the rocks, how you doing? It's quite clear close in down this end, but as you get out into the main river, it's quite murky, which is what you want really for the roach and stuff. If it was me here, I'd be casting to the right and just letting it drift through the swim down to the left and seeing what happens from there really. Bit of feed going in every cast or every other cast. I'll have a nice few drinks and that then, Baz. Have fun. Me and Miss Waterside finished our Christmas shopping yesterday. Oh, it looks like the wind has brought a load of trees and stuff down. Normally you can just walk through here no problem, but as you can see, with your gear, that'd be a bit of a pain because there's a tree down. I can get through. Oh. They will eventually clear up once they know about it. There's a little stream behind us to the right hand side, which is literally crystal clear like a fish tank. But I doubt there's much in there. Might be some little trout or something like that in there maybe. Well, I thought it was going to be a bit chilly. I ain't anywhere near chilly. I'm absolutely cooking. Whew. Hello, hello. I'm guessing that's Amanda. Oh, this mud's a pain. It's very, very slippery because obviously the water's been right up onto the banks up here. Whew. Cannot believe how hot I am. Hi Big Dan, how you doing? What's help all about? I can't help you much from here. Look at some of these spots. Look. And you think what's sitting under these bushes and trees and these edges. There's definitely some fish down there. What we'll do is I'll walk down to this corner. We'll sort of look around the corner. This would be a good swim. You could just trot round under that tree there. You should get a few fish. I'm doing a walk today by the water. What to get? Jewellery, earrings, necklace, watch. What sort of things does he like? Hello, Amanda. Whew. I'm absolutely cooking. It'd have been a perfect day to fish. And as you can see off down this way. Nice one, Gary. I would say this is a really good spot because you got cover on that side and cover on this side. Pink fishing rod. Nice one, Michael. Hopefully, Baz, I'm doing my best to keep everyone entertained, doing all different things, fishing, walk-arounds like I'm doing now, on the rivers, walk-arounds on the beaches, different towns, obviously sea fishing, freshwater fishing, trout fishing, you name it. I'm trying to do all sorts of things on the channel. Go out on my boat. And that's what the channel's all about. I'm trying to keep a nice variety coming in. Don't want anyone getting bored of what I'm doing. Any suggestions from anyone in the chat, then you're quite welcome to give me some suggestions and new stuff to do. Alright, Tinkerbell, how you doing? Enjoyed your live last night, Tinkerbell. Good fun. Also enjoyed your walk round down the seafront. Yeah, I do match fishing as well. It's not my forte, match fishing or anything like that. Not something that I've, done much of over the years, but I'm willing to try anything. I'll even have a go at fly fishing if someone wants me to, but it's not my sort of thing again. But that's the whole point of this sort of thing. Look at this mud. I'm having fun walking through this lot. Whee! Woo! Very, very slippery. Whoa! Nearly. Unbelievable. Squid fishing, that's definitely something that's on the cards. I've been looking into that and wanting to do that. I haven't got anywhere around here where I can do it, so I'm going to have to travel to do it. But definitely, yeah, there'll be some videos of that when I can arrange it. It's got to be the right times of year and stuff as well, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm doing my best, as long as I don't fall in the river. That's surprising because you stand in the mud and then there's like water underneath it, so it goes down quite deep if you're not careful. Yeah, some really, oh! I just saw Mr. Pike. Just down to the right down here. I just see a pike come up. Go around and show you where I was, or where I saw it. Yeah, if you look at the riverbank here, you can see it's all been over the top. and I'm walking along a path with all this sort of stuff all pushed up under the mud. Yeah, it's quite, whoa, it's quite dodgy. So that pike was just down in the margins down here in front of us. And as you can see by the swim, that's a really nice spot. Definitely worth giving a go, I reckon. So I might have to come down here with some dead baits and stuff and have a go. Oh, it's in front of me again. It's just down here in all that lot. Literally come right close to the bank that time. It's not massive, that's probably just under doubles or a double, you know, around sort of 10 poundish, I would say. Hopefully we'll see it swim through. All this stuff they got to, you know, stay under and stuff, they're laughing at the moment, aren't they? There's all this out here. The whole spots look really good, to be honest. Oh. Can't see it now, but that's under there somewhere. Never had a pike on camera, so I haven't done pike fishing for quite a long time, so that's something I'll definitely have to get on the channel. Another fish I want to catch that's going to be fairly hard to do is a sturgeon. Nice big sturgeon. I've got lots of plans at some point in the channel, but obviously, as you all know, it all costs money to do these trips and travel and baits and time off work and etc, etc. So they'll all come in good time. Right, I'm going to have to turn back, and when I get back to the bridge I'll go down the other side of the river and we'll have a look along that side, because otherwise I'll run out of light before I get back, and I've got no lights or nothing with me today. Nice one, Darren. This is how deep all this is. Look at it. And there's all water underneath it. Oh, God. Pretty dodgy. But you know me, I like to woohoo. Like to have fun along the walkouts that we do. Yeah, slippy is an understatement. It's unbelievable. It's like an ice ring. No problem, TD. Nice one for coming in. What I will do is once I get back up to the bridge up here, I'll go down the other side of the river and you'll see all the different spots and different swims on that side, because it's not like the other side. If you want to see them, or you can always look back on the live once it's a video, once I've finished it. That's what I look like at the moment. It's definitely muddy, but all part of the fun. So if I go over, I go over. I'm in my suit anyway, but should be okay. So I think where we just found on that corner there, will probably be a spot where I'll come with some dead baits or even live baits and give a go. I might just walk down here with a couple of rods and a backpack, you know, go light, little chair, and see what I can find at some point. Ooh. So many nice spots that you could just drop it. You know, and there'll be pike and stuff there. Yeah, Michael. Don't think you'd be too impressed if I walked into your house with me boots on like this at the moment. I think that'd make a mess. What I need to do is roll around in all the mud, go home and then just jump in a nice fresh clean bed and see what Miss Waterside say. I'll wash my boots, Stephen. As soon as I get back to the driveway, I'll just blast all this off with the jet wash. Gonna have to take them off to dry back, eh? Otherwise it's gonna make the car yucky as anything. Whew. Climb back through the trees again. Oh. Yeah, if you want to get up there with your gear, that'd be a bit of a pain. Well, that tree's there, but there's plenty of other spots to try. Starting to drizzle with rain on me now, but I'm so hot, it's nice anyway. Whew. I'm actually having to undo my jacket and stuff. I've got the old fishing gear on. Yeah, Amanda, they're bloody everywhere at the moment, aren't they? Whew. Right, we're going to have to cross the road again and we'll get down to the other side of the river this time. Been wearing the old Santa hat for the last couple of days, but I ain't got it on today. Just got me normal hat on. Right, let's get across. It's definitely drizzling now. Nothing to worry about, I'm not getting soaked, I'm absolutely boiling, so. More mud coming up. Whoa. Slippery bridges. All sorts of stuff. Cool. More bridges. Nice little stream running through there. Obviously crystal clear because of all the plants that are in there. Cheers, Amanda. So this spot here is quite nice. It's just the other side of the bridge on the opposite bank. And you can cast to your right and let it flow down through the river. You couldn't really ask for better. It's a lovely spot. We're gonna be off down that way. See how high the river is, just up on the path. I'm going in. Anyone coming? I'll throw up my legs, as you do. My feet are gone. I just thought I'd wash your boots, so I was getting so much mud on them, they were getting really heavy to lift up and walk. Thought I'd get a bit off and carry on again. 28 thumbs up, thanks very much everyone, appreciate that. Cheers, Jay. Oh, I could mess about with you now, Amanda. I could pop your spanner off and get Jay to time you out. Yeah, you could, Jay, just for a laugh. I can see how devoted you are to the channel then, see if you dare. Alicia, how you doing? Yeah, always nice to get out and about and see what's around. If you've only just come in, that might be worth going back to the beginning. There's some nice stuff to see. Down at Horstead Mill, you can see all the water rushing through and all that sort of stuff. I went onto your channel after you came in on the seal trip, and I'll give you a sub and everything. Had a little look around at some of the stuff you've been doing, looks good. Oh, have fun. I'm sure someone would. I know someone that would. Stephen would do it. Right, so this is the spot I was talking about when I was over the other side. No problem, Alicia. I checked out everything you've done. I always do. Anyone that comes into my channel, whether they're subscribed or not, I go over and I check out their whole channel. I've also made you blue in the chat as well, so you're now a mod on my channel. Hi Brendan, how you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Oh, Stephen, spoil sport. How's this for a spot then, Stephen, for some roach fishing? Under these big old trees. Yeah, I'm not too bad, Brendan, working hard. I'm setting up all the new unit and stuff at the moment, as well as trying to keep out fishing and doing these trips, walk arounds, and get all the Christmas shopping in, and yeah. Crazy time of year at the moment. Lots to have to do. But I obviously don't want to let the channel go quiet either. So I try and do it all and juggle a whole lot, which is what I've been doing. Yeah, unit's coming. That's getting there, and I've got some tools and that in there now. If anyone wants to see an update on the unit, you just go on the old car channel and you'll be able to see how far I've got. All this looks nice. Bit of a pain with trees above you because they're literally right there and all around you, but if you can use the tip of your pole or something like that, or just let the old float run through on a normal rod, can be a nice spot. Depends what you're looking for really at the end of the day. You just got to try these spots and see what you can find, don't you? But there's definitely some really big perch around there. And when I say big, I mean 4 or 5 pounders. Oh, let's say hello to the swans, shall we? Coming over to see if I'm going to feed them. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Swan. Nice one, Brandon. Hope you get it all sorted nicely. Just trying to make sure I'm keeping up with the chat. Let me know if I'm missing anything, anyone. Hi Sky, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh, thanks very much, Brandon. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Another little bit that will go towards some bait or the next trip. As you know, on this channel, every little bit that comes in all goes on the fishing. Either tackle, fill, baits. It's all to do with the channel. It all goes straight back into the channel every time. And I even have the receipts to prove it. Baz on the rocks, I've just made you blue, mate. You seem to be coming in quite a lot now and enjoying the channel. So up here is a little bit where you can launch your boats and stuff. No problem, Baz. As you can see, This would be absolutely crazy to try and put a boat in there at the moment. Normally it goes down in the sand down the bottom. All the way along this edge here and all the way around here. It's literally a sandy bottom. You can probably see it down here just. And that's sort of man-made for people to launch their boats into the river, which is alright if you've got a trailer to bring your boat all the way up here. Yep, steps definitely go down into the water. I would say normally they go down into some sand and there's a little bit of water at the bottom. People do swim here as well as everything else. Canoes, blow up boats, rings, toys, all that sort of stuff. Okay. You certainly can swim with the swans if you want to. Yep, Jay's good. He's fast. He pumps them links out every day. And he's a top supporter on the channel. Appreciate everything he does. Oh, Mr. Waterside's decided to pop in an hour and a half later. Hey, getting on, Mr. Waterside? Mr. Waterside's at home at the moment wrapping all the presents. If anyone's wondering why some people are green, that means that they're supporting the channel. On the members link, if you're interested in that, that's just over £1 a week. Less than a cup of coffee, and that just helps support the channel and help towards baits and stuff like that, little bits and pieces to keep me out doing these trips. We're getting quite a big group of members now. And obviously, depending on what tier and stuff you pick, you get different things, different benefits and stuff. No, I can't say I've seen Martin, to be honest, no. Richard's been in. So we're back down the mill. Don't know how many miles we've done, but we've done a lot. Why not have a go, Brandon? You certainly can. Alicia, down here, just under this tree here, recently there's been a couple of really big perch out. The big perch over here is like 4 or 5 pound. There's been over 5 pounders out just down under them trees there. There's some big roach under there as well. You just got to get them on the right days when they're feeding. I have actually got my gear in the car. I could have a little go for an hour, but I'm obviously on this live at the moment. Yep, there was actually people fishing there earlier on. So I have actually got the gear in the car. There's nothing stopping me from grabbing a rod and getting an hour before dark. It's a crazy place. There's a lot of water here at the moment. Okay, Baz, cheers for coming in. Have a good Christmas and stuff. I certainly could, Brandon, I certainly could. And to you as well, Beverly. Thanks very much. Yeah, well, the car I'm in, Alicia, is my fishing car, so I've always got something with me as well. Just that sometimes I've got my freshwater gear and other times I've got my sea gear with me. So if you look down to the river down to the right here, where you saw me when I first came here, you can actually go all the way around and that'll loop right round. And I think you can go off to the right to go down to Coltishall, or you can come down to the left and you end up where I've just walked. So there's a lot of water here to go at. So what I could do is I could come off this live, get some gear out of my car, see what I've got with me. We could always have a little go under that tree over there, off a bridge for a little while. What do you think, everyone? most of the time that's not, Brandon. Most of the time it's absolutely full of boats and canoes and all sorts. So because that's cold winter. Hi Danny boy, how you doing? Right, let me go and see what I got in the car. I've got all my gear, but I'm not sure what bait I got with me. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll come off this live and start a new one, because obviously I'll be fishing, and this is not a fishing stream, this is a walk around stream. And I'll start a new one. And I'll just put a couple of hours at Horstead Mill or something like that. I'll write something like that as a title. Oh, there's loads of anglers here, Danny. There's 3 people over to the left near the lock. There's a couple of chaps down to the right on the river. There's plenty of people fishing. Right everyone, so I'll say thanks for coming in on this one. And I'll literally just move the car from there to the bridge. And we'll start up again, have a little go, see what we can do. You just have to have a rod license with you, and that's freshwater, yeah. Right, I'll see everyone in a minute then. Thanks for coming in, appreciate that, and I'll see you all in a minute.